Okay, I pushed the stream button.
You push the
Stand by.
stream button.
Stand by.
Yeah, I'm supposed to rename myself too. What should I rename myself?
Alex.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
too early, man. Too early.
Too soon.
We are streaming.
Live now.
We're streaming.
Yes, we
Okay.
are.
Okay, let's see. No, that's it. So, hey, what's going on? We're going to play some Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea, just like I promised today. So, there we go. All set. And we're screaming for vengeance. So this is episode, whatever it is, 6, 5, 6, something like that.
6.
Anyhow, 6. Wow.
Yeah, sure is.
Not so bad. So, you guys are in this place here, which I will screen share later on like I was doing before. Make sure I have all my Bluetooths on. So let's see. Where are you fellas right now?
We are next to the pit.
You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, you're right here. You're right
That
here.
thing
You're
that thing that
Exactly
looks
where
like
we
a bloodbath. That's
Yeah.
that's where we're at. Yeah.
It's pretty accurate.
That's
really.
bloodbath because actually, you guys came into this underground crypt, for lack of a better word, to get out of the cold rain and snow, actually, and because let's see, for example, like Takala was almost dead. You're one of your clanmates. So you go in there, you leave a bunch of the horses outside. You got a ton of horses with you because you got extra mounts for everybody. So for you and for the other 4 gentlemen of your tribe. And during the middle of, I should be screen sharing, but I'm not going to do it right now. So I'll just hold up this nifty little map. You went down a bunch of stairs. You went to this room where there was a dead body. A couple doors right here, but what you really wanted to do was just sleep because it was getting late. So you tied all 3 of these doors together. I think it was during the first watch. Somebody, I can't recall exactly who it might have been. It might have been Dietrich. Heard something. Heard like a woman's voice, and coming from the door, saying, "Help me." So what you did was you took the rope off this door. You kept these 2 doors tied together. The brilliant plan, actually, to make sure that you don't get, because you didn't even check these doors.
No.
Brilliant plan. So you get into this room here. There's a pit. There's some kind of horrible altar with obviously blood stained. There's some evil looking frescoes on the walls here and here. There's this carving right over here of some horrific looking figure with like a horned helmet. And you can't really see his face, but you can see these garnets that were eyes, which of course Mizgit, being the magpie, pries out immediately. And while he's doing that, Dietrich decides to, you can hear, "Help me, please help me." And Dietrich decides, I'm going to go down there. And there's just these pulleys and chains. You can lower yourself down. It takes 2 people to do it. So he convinces Uba to go down with him because Uba's no coward. And so they go down. They go down, and it's obvious that this disc, hits some kind of pressure plate. It opens a bunch of doors here. All the doors kind of open at that point as it's going down, and there's, it's awful. Dietrich. Actually, no, because they don't have that happen yet. They stop before that pressure. It's starting to open those doors. That's right. Starting to open all these doors here. There's alcoves with statues, and there's doors to what ended up turning out to be some other rooms. And Dietrich jumps down, tries to figure out what's going on. Walks, with a torchlight through this whole area. Finally gets this one area. And Uba finally, goes with him because doesn't want to be left alone. And it turns out there's or Uba's coming after him. I'm sorry, when he hears things happening. Thank you. So he's all alone. He encounters some kind of skeletal figure on a sarcophagus, which seems to be the thing that's actually making that noise. He never actually opened this door over here, and hilarity ensues. The thing makes everything go black, and it makes skeletal hands come up out of the ground to try to grab Dietrich successfully for a little while. There's a bit of a pitched battle as he comes back here. Uba tries to help. It turns out once this thing gets up on its own accord, the disc kind of starts to go down and pushes that big cylinder in the ground, which is obviously some kind of mechanism that opens up all these other doors. And it becomes obvious later on that skeletons come out of each one of these alcoves. You guys really didn't see this. I mean, the people are up here. The room just looks hexagonal. You can't really see where these skeletons came from, but that's pretty much what seems like happened, at least to Dietrich. And so
We
You're able to
threw-
kind of.
Oh.
Also say.
Lost his head, but he'll be back.
Yeah. he'll be
And then
back.
I'll have to recenter myself. But you guys send out like a volley of arrows. You crush some of these skeletons. And am I going to need to
Affirm.
change myself to the center again?
Affirm.
Okay, affirm. Yeah. So here we go. Wait. What am I going to stop my video? And then I'm going to show up in the right spot. Am I in the right spot again?
C.
Okay, good. So
Awesome.
anyhow, it's what we learned how to use Zoom, kids. So anyhow, at that point, there's a pitched battle going on. Uba bites the dust.
We
Gets killed
threw
by
a
the-
rope. We threw a rope down.
You threw a rope trying to get him.
but
Climb up,
he
climb up.
died just when.
Yeah, he died. Yeah, he was killed by the skeletons. And while Arngrim was actually singing the death dirge of the tribe, once he realized.
'Cause I
he
saw
died.
like 60 skeletons, and it's like, okay.
So, but Dietrich managed to hoist himself up this rope, but the skeleton, well, I think Arngrim started calling him the skeleton warrior because he has this circlet on his head. Comes up right after him at the very last second. Dietrich jumps up, and then with a final burst of strength and speed and agility, this skeleton jumps up and is now there with you, and says something really brilliant, like "ha ha ha." And now we're kind of that's where we end up. And at that point as well, Bigby and who else is alive now? I think it's
messed up, man.
Big, no,
Big,
Big,
No
Big,
women
Big,
down
Be
there.
Boog and
Big and
Tekla.
Big. Well, no, Tekla's, yeah.
Tekla's
Tekla's
-9 hit
Yeah,
points.
-9.
Yeah.
So Bigby and Boog actually are poking their heads and what's going on? What's going on? They finally, kind of been roused at that moment. And so that is in fact what's going on at this exact moment. I think at this point, I don't know where everybody was in the initiative order beforehand. And I think it's probably fair to re-roll initiative. Yeah, just to see where
Fresh
they're all at.
start. Yes.
For a fresh start. Let's be nice. And so that's right. And because it's side initiative. What am I talking about? Initiative order.
Yeah.
What the hell kind of what am I talking about? Somebody
That
stop me.
is right.
That's the wrong game. That's the wrong game.
Side initiative with a D6, if I remember correctly.
That's right. It's side initiative with D6. So everybody
Was Jim rolling it or what?
Jim has the
Right.
awful
Okay.
roller, but at least they can see it. So
Okay.
So what is everybody thinking? Oh,
yes.
you roll something.
Boom, baby.
Okay. So we're going to cheat now. Like, what are you?
You're the man.
What were your intentions to do to this creature at this point, or whatever you're going to do?
Okay, so I was grabbing the rope. So my intention is to let go of the rope and draw weapon and shield. Should I go for the hammer? I think I'm going to go for the axe and see what happens.
Really need to pick up one of those.
You know what? Let's go for the hammer, man. This might need magic weapons or something, so I'll go for the hammer.
You're going to go for the hammer. Okay.
Yeah. Hammer and shield. Yeah.
So hammer and shield. So that's going to take you
My whole action. So that's
round to do that. One of Jose's favorite features of this particular game. You're going to take your whole action. All right, cool. I'll just make sure I'm here with the right.
Anybody
stuff.
get a ready throw or a shooter ready?
Let's see. Did you ever actually hit this thing?
Yeah, we hit
him a couple of times on his way up.
That's right. Okay, I'm just looking to see where his hit points are right now.
I think he hit me.
Oh yeah, no, okay. Yeah, no, okay. You guys hit him. You guys hit him twice. He took -3 and -1. All right, cool. I'm just checking where this guy is right now. I don't want
to. You know what? I'll go for the axe. Let's see what happens with the axe.
What the heck is up with this guy? What's everybody else doing?
I have a bow in my hand, so I plan to push him down into the pit.
Okay. All right, cool. Anybody else?
I can't remember. Was I helping out Arngrim?
I think you were.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna take me forever today.
All right.
To drop that and go after my my pokey stick.
Right. And then Dietrich, what was your big plan before I roll this guy's initiative and hopefully he doesn't get a 6-2?
Okay, well I was climbing up the road.
Right. So you jumped off and he jumped off. So
yeah,
both up here. Yeah.
I'll go ahead and take the hand axe and spin around and try to immediately hit him.
And he rolls a 1. Ah, look at that.
Oh, nice.
They did not tie. So let's see. Between grappling and hand axe, what's actually going to go first? Or pushing, really, right?
Yeah.
Is there a real?
Yeah, there's a rule.
That's of course there is.
Page 248. Basically, if I hit him, it's a push at the page 249.
Right.
If I successfully hit him, he's pushed back 1d6 plus 4 feet
Right. Okay.
and must make an avoidance throw or be knocked down for 1 round. But if there's less than 1d6 plus 4 feet behind him, he's going down.
Right. Right. Exactly. And there is. All right. So you're trying to push him. All right. I'm just wondering, like, if you're pushing before the hand axe. That's what I was trying to get at.
Oh.
Is which
I am because it's a melee attack and my dex. Wait, what's your dex, Del?
My dex is 14, but I mean, logically, you would be more at the ready than me. I still have to spin around, you know.
Okay. Cool. Do it.
All right, let's go.
Looks
It's
good.
a, na-
Looking
it's a
good.
natural 20.
Oh
The
man,
natural 20. Okay. Cool.
gotta confirm it. Do you have
Well,
to?
it doesn't actually
No,
do damage.
I'm not doing
does it?
damage. I'm not doing
Okay, yeah,
damage.
you just push it.
I pushed him 6 feet back.
And okay, you push him 6 feet back.
Yeah, with the bow, I pushed him 6 feet.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, it was okay. So you push him, and so he falls down into the pit, and the pit is 20 feet deep.
2d6.
Alrighty.
Right.
Yeah, so he takes some damage. All right. Wow. Clatter. He's down. He's down in the pit.
Pull the damn rope up.
And
Save my bacon, man.
all right. So that's okay. Cool. So there's a big clatter. He falls down to the bottom of the pit. Just want to make sure that I get him to the right hit points at this point. All right. And you see that the two skeletons are like getting on this disc. It's all the way down, and they're starting to work the chains themselves to work themselves up. And it's clear like what he's going to do at this point is try to get back onto the disc and have them pull him up. And at about this time, Bigby starts shouting, "Guys, something's wrong! The doors!"
Oh my god.
And you can hear this rattle, and you can see like that the rope is holding these doors together.
It's starting
But like
to.
so there's rattling, but the rope is like kind of you're getting really, really tight. But you can hear this rattle as the rope is kind of you can see it's kind of moving back, like one little imperfection on the rope. You can see it's kind of moving back and forth just a little bit as things are pulling, or something's pulling on both sides.
This place is cursed. We should leave. But Tekla is hurt. Boog, Bixby, grab Tekala. We're going out. Hurry. And we'll cover our retreat. And so I start filing out of the room. I'm going to go back to the room with the dead body where Tekala is kept asleep.
Okay.
And hoping that the others can lift the travois and get him out of here.
All right, they're hurrying up and they're trying to get to Trevor, and you can hear the poor fellow's moaning and
And so, given the deteriorating situation, I'll stow the axe and draw the hammer because we're gonna need some lightning to get out of this one. Hopefully, I can run a 20. So at some point, hopefully.
Yeah. Once everybody follows, I'd try and wedge the door to this temple shut with one of the dead guy's spears to delay him as we get the heck out of Dodge.
Are you talking about the inner door between the pit and our resting place?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let me just try to take a picture.
So that's the room
share.
with the ropes, right? So
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, just wedge a spear and then get the heck out.
Yeah, let me take another picture of this and send it because I don't know where the heck it is on my iPad at this point. It's gonna take forever to find it. And let me Bluetooth it to myself here with the amazing technology, so I can put it up on the screen. So that's your plan. The other two fellows are trying to get Takala ready as fast as possible. And as you're trying to close that door and weather, you can see they're almost all the way up with this device, or with the what's the word I'm looking for, guys? Disc. The platform. The platform. Somebody help me.
The
Tell me what I'm
dais.
looking for.
The dais.
Yeah. Now it's a platform. Okay, cool.
Platform.
And let me just see. It's waiting to send it to my iPad. Did I turn my Bluetooth off on this thing?
It happens.
Come on now.
Yay, technology.
No, it's on. Yeah, technology. It's okay. It's sent it. All right, cool. Excellent. So let me share.
Oh my God, he named himself Killer.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Please.
sure did.
That's
Share content.
good.
Share
That's
content. All right, share photos.
That's
There we go.
that's his nickname, right?
There we are.
His full name is Total Party Killer. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So what your plan is then, if I understand correctly, is that door right by the dead body, that's what you're trying to wedge with one of the dead guy's spears?
That's what Jose is trying to do. Yes, Torsten is there,
That's
and
the idea.
Arngrim,
Okay.
Arngrim is beside him, because this is about where we had Takala. Oh no, I moved further back because Takala was about the level of the two doors with the rope. So I'll move further back,
Right.
duck under the rope, right, and then stand near Bigby and Boog.
Right.
Yeah.
Arngrim
All right.
is beside himself with grief.
Beside himself with grief. Okay. And in the meantime, let's see. The rope is still like really, really taut. Let's see if the rope breaks. Maybe like an item saving throw. Maybe not item saving throw. Let's go with 50-50 the rope breaks. No, you got a pretty good rope.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's say just
Give it a bit. Yeah. 1 to 4.
seems fair?
It holds or something.
1 to 4 holds. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So only
5 or
breaks on a
6. it
5 or
breaks.
6.
Yeah.
That seems fair. See, bunch of Okay, so 4 it holds. But it's like it's taut. It's one of those things. And you can tell the doors are clattering. Something's trying to get in.
Won't hold for long, I
And-
bet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Some of the strands start popping, right?
Right. And so the door is holding. I mean, with the spear, you can definitely hear that it's moving a little bit, and the spear's kind of shaking and what have you, but it's holding. And so you're starting to go up the first set of stairs, and you can hear the sounds of like terrified horses.
Oh, jeez.
Outside too.
If we keep going, man, we gotta go.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
get out
Yeah.
as fast as possible.
If Uncler
Okay.
survives this, I might kill him.
That's fantastic. Okay. So you finally get to the top where you're outside again. It's rather dark because that really was like your first watch, right? You guys really haven't slept all that long.
Oh.
And so you're outside, and the horses are freaking out. A couple of them have broken the ropes or whatever that your two fellows attached them to, and in the darkness, in the rain and snow, because you can see like figures moving around the horses a little bit, and one of the horses is like down on its side, and there's like 3 figures like on top of the horse, and you see them kind of look up, and it's dark and silhouetted because it just there's like barely any moonlight or anything like that, but you can see like just like these like flashes of eyes for a second, and they look kind of humanish, like, or human size, human shaped, but just the way they're acting, the way they're their stance, and they're hunched over, and it just looks really feral.
I seem to recall we had lit torches and put them on sconces, but I don't know if that's
Yeah,
still.
you're right.
So I would think if the plan was to head out, then
Okay.
maybe we should grab a torch or 2.
They look even more eerie in the shadows.
So yeah, so I'll have a torch and the hammer and no shield.
Right.
So because we need to light the way and then hitch the travois to the horses, and it's a project. So
Right.
as soon as we're out, Grimmer's blood. The gods are certainly against us tonight. I'll wedge this door, Thorsten. See to those creatures, and I start, because I'm the strongest, so I'll start closing the door to the tomb itself, right? Because it was a huge door, if I remember.
Right.
Yeah.
And I plan to shoot at one of the figures dining on our horse meat.
Okay. Cool. I'll give you guys a round to do whatever you want with while they just look at you. I'm really gracious.
I will also
And I'll need
roll.
I'll need a feat of strength from Arngrim to like get this door closed.
Oh, where's my percentile dice?
That's a more like
Survey says 005. Yes.
Okay.
Dang, bro, that's good.
Oh, you did an extraordinary one?
Whew.
Oh, even better.
You
Yeah.
don't have to. But
Yeah,
nobody's
beast.
It's a beast.
I
Don't take
slam
it
it
back.
shut, man. Yeah, it's like
One-handed.
boom.
Wait, now, what armor class did you say you hit, Thurston?
armor class 5.
Oh, okay. That hits.
All right, so the arrow does 5 hits.
Okay, cool. It is not dead, but you have thunked an arrow into the flesh of this creature.
Are these
And
things
I'm
black skinned or because they've been dark shapes, but I don't.
It's hard to tell. I mean, it doesn't seem so. Like, well, they seem almost like
It's
gray.
just dark. Okay, it's like
Yeah.
a dark gray.
Okay, I hit AC 5.
You also hit.
Yes. That's sorry.
Okay.
Shoot.
I'm trying to close the distance to get up to the horse to restrain it with my spear. And wait, how far away am I? Basically, I'm
Mizzga, you did 6 points of damage as well.
Affirmative.
Okay. You can certainly close the distance between you and the horses.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Is I'll run up to the closest one and try to take him off or de-seat him off the horse with my spear.
Okay. I mean, like the horse is down on the side. I mean, they're not really riding it. It looks like they might be eating it. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it's down on the side. Gee whiz, man.
That's why these horses are freaking out. There's a horse on its side and something's eating it.
Okay, well, I got the net in the other hand. Okay, I thought they were on top of the horse about to take off with them.
There's no horse on.
I mean, I thought the horse is like mobile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's like this horse in Dean Wormer's office in Animal House.
All right.
Hey, Aloy, next initiative roll, you take it because this is 2 6s out of the digital dice. I don't trust it anymore tonight.
Hey, a one.
Okay, right. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Do damage, man. Do some damage.
All right.
You know, you guys can roll you guys can roll your 2 hit dice and your damage dice all at once, and that way, if you hit, just tell me what you get.
Yeah, that would be the smart thing to do. I just said that time.
What is this?
I was like D6 or D8. All right, it's 4. No, wait a minute, 5. Excuse me.
Okay, cool. So
Well,
3 of
put
these
that out
creatures,
there.
3 of these creatures have taken damage. Being the closest, Dietrich can see these things they're not exactly skeletal, but they're gaunt. They certainly don't look like they're alive, or they look like dead men, but with just like, with fangs and claws. and you thunk the spear in this thing, and it's like, sinking right into the flesh of like, this person that it's almost like the skin breaks away too easily, but it looks like, hatred in its eyes. And
ghoulish,
it's
ghastly appearance.
They do have a ghoulish and ghastly appearance. Okay, it's time to roll for this one. Well, tell me what you guys are gonna do next.
Press the attack on my side,
I think I'm going to continue to use my bow.
Likewise.
Because they look like things I shouldn't touch.
Okay.
I'm going first with a melee or what?
Arngrim?
And there's how many of them again? Like 5?
There are 5.
Yeah. And it's gonna take some time to get the travois. Oh, jeez.
Well, yeah, these guys are up with the travois. They're kind of freaking out, and they're like, getting their little short swords out.
I think we're gonna have to fight our way out of this. I'm gonna rush one of the things and smack it with the hammer.
Okay, cool.
Back
Yeah,
it with the hammer.
Cool. So
Big enough hammer. Everything's
time
a
for
nail.
initiative. Ready?
Yeah, you get this one, Aloy.
Let's
I
go.
really don't trust the die.
They have a 4.
And
He
it's-
got a 2, man. Damn.
Better roll the digital die.
It happens. It happens.
Oh,
Come on.
yeah.
You roll 2?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So they are actually first.
Yes.
And let's see. Dietrich is right there on top of them. So okay. Let's see.
My stout 2 HP.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say with his tanky 2.
hold the line.
All right.
By myself.
The one that Dietrich like just hit, that's got like his spear, spear in it, jumps right for him. All right.
These things
and-
aren't. You said they were fair, but they're not beast, right? Because they get a +1. +1 on beast, but they're
No,
okay.
they're certainly not. They're certainly
Gotcha.
not.
They
beast.
don't qualify. Gotcha.
They do not qualify. And so, what does he hit? He hits armor class -1, and he hits an
Oh.
armor class.
Let me check and
of-
see if it hit.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it looks
check.
looks like
No,
looks like you hit your armor class of 6 twice. Okay.
Jeez.
All
man.
right. So let's see. That is 1 point of damage for a claw, and that is 5 points of damage for a bite. So he claws you, and he just like takes this giant bite as he's like
Oh my
practically going
God. So
through
I'm
your throat.
-9 right now. No, wait a minute.
Negative,
-8.
no. 6. Well, no, you're 6, so you're -4, right? You had 2 hit points,
Dude, I had 2 hit. Wait.
so you took 6 points of damage.
Math is
So you have
hard.
-4.
Yeah. Okay.
You have -4.
So that's when
means
you
at this
start bleeding
You're
out.
dying. You are bleeding out. And
Okay.
also, I need you to make a saving throw.
Oh, jeez. I had natural 20.
Ooh,
Really?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. No joke.
Yeah.
so you will not be paralyzed
You're
as you
not
bleed out.
paralyzed. You're
Yeah.
not paralyzed.
You'll bleed out naturally.
You're free to
Yeah.
move and squirm as you bleed
You can
out.
cry out for as long as you like.
In the meantime, a couple of them also jump towards your lackeys. One of them just like completely ignores, and they're not lackeys; they're your tribesmen. One of them completely ignors the two upright men and starts ripping right into the fellow on the travois. I don't need to make any kind of rolls. He just
Goodbye,
so-
Takala.
so the call's gone. The other one, let's see. Is he going to go after Boog or Big B? He's going after Boog. All right, let's see what
Oh,
happens.
Boog, no, man.
I roll a 2, a 3, and a 4.
Yes.
That's like,
Boog
kidding.
lives, man.
Boog, like frightened out of his mind, jumps out of the way.
Now I'll start
Yep,
playing
yep.
Boog.
Yeah, the other two wounded ones are like on the horse, still like eating the horse at this particular point. They're taking arrows. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cry out for help.
Good action. Good action. All right.
That'll take my whole action.
Yeah.
Is it-
Jesus.
Melee goes first.
Melee goes first.
Yeah, so I said I was going to smack one of them, so I'm going to smack one of them. And if I recall correctly,
Yeah, you
the
get
hammer
two.
does 1d10 damage, or am I misremembering that? So I've only used it once.
I
so
thought it was
don't-
1d10.
I thought it
It
was
was 1d10. Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
1d10.
Okay. So here we go. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna charge him because why not? Might as well. And so that is an oh geez, that's armor class 7 only.
Well, you get 2 strikes, right? Don't you?
No.
Next round. Oh, no, with the hammer. That's
Armor
right.
class 7, Ivan.
Okay, no, that hits. That hits.
That hits. Oh geez.
Very good.
Woo. Okay,
do
so
some
it's
damage.
3 hit
I
points.
like it.
3 hit
Oh
points of damage.
wait. 3 plus 3 is 6 hits. 6 hits.
Okay,
My strength modifier.
Math is so hard.
Yeah.
gotcha.
It is
Okay,
7.
okay.
Good.
So you
The
Just
charge
double check.
doesn't give you any damage. It's just
No,
to hit.
I-
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and it takes away my armor class, so it's important to note for the next round.
gotcha. Okay, no, you bash this guy and kill him.
Oh,
Yes.
thank God.
Okay, that's 1 down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you thunk him, and it's just like his body, like it's there's like a little crackle of electricity around his body, not too much, but just like this little, and he goes down.
And I have the torch on the other hand, so it's like,
Yeah.
Set it on
He's
fire.
bleeding. Yeah.
Okay, Messiah.
He falls across Diedrich.
All right, missiles. I'm gonna shoot at somebody who's attacking somebody. So I guess one of them's attacking Boog, right?
That's correct.
All right, so
don't hit Boog. That
no, you know, this is just incredible. I mean, I don't believe it myself.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can, if you guys can see this. Can you see it?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
yeah.
Oh,
That's a
wow.
20 and a yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
And
And
another
11.
20.
Oh,
No,
nice.
oh,
it's another 20. They're two 20s.
Dang,
It's
man,
just
you-
the
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, just confirm these things. Let me see. You know, if you can,
All right.
if you,
So for the first one, you know, that's armor class 6.
okay, yeah, that hits.
So I have to roll for the crit is
D6.
D6.
Yeah,
Right. That's a 1, so it's a +2 on the die, right?
that's right. Yep, that's right.
So that guy takes 8 hits.
Right.
does he just explode?
He's still alive.
All right. So the second
Alive.
arrow,
Yeah. Well.
that's armor class 5.
Right. So that hits.
And that's a 3. That's
okay.
a
So
3.
that's double damage, right?
2, 3,
Yeah.
yes.
So that's a total of 9 hits.
No longer alive.
Yes.
This thing has sprouted a couple pairs of eyeballs. You know.
I've rolled 3 20s in 3
Oh,
attacks.
wow.
I'm gonna miss every other attack.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool, though.
Session.
What one left has the least amount of, like, looks the most feebled?
There are 2 on the horse that
Okay.
like have arrows in them.
Okay. And because I'm not a cool fighter, I only get 1 shot.
Yep.
So I will aim at the one that I hit the first time.
Yep. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, and I don't do
Actually, isn't that the rate of fire of a bow? You get 2 shots, my friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do?
Yes, that is
Okay.
the rate of fire of a bow.
Well,
Bows
good,
are
because
3-2. Yeah.
I don't
It's not
think
crossbows.
I hit an armor class 8. Or
Nope.
well, yeah.
That would be no.
Okay.
That one flies over his head.
Oh, jeez.
I knew it eventually. I'm not doing this 2 at a time thing no more. This is
No,
bad
so
juju.
What'd you get?
I got a
1
1.
on the die.
There's a 1. Okay. The good news is there are no friends there. So you actually hit the horse.
Oh.
you think what? And you adjust after hitting
Mercy
right
kill.
over the guy's head, and swoop, you one right in the horse. You know, and that's what I mean. And speaking of horses, the horses are just rearing up. They're going out of their mind. All right.
There's 2 down. So we got what, 3?
You got 2 down.
left?
You got 3 down. You got 1 that's eating Takala. You've got 2 that are eating the horse.
Yeah.
What are we doing? And we've got Dietrich, who is bleeding out. And he's
yeah.
up.
Oh, there's that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my action will be to get to Dietrich and give him my horn.
I will
How do you mean that?
try to kill the one who's munching on Takala.
And I'll try to help Aaron Grim do that.
Okay. All right. And in the meantime, just double checking. I think just double checking on the rules to help somebody stabilize. I think that's just automatic as long as you go over there, right?
It is.
Or am I making that up? Okay. Nothing dying. So yeah. So you don't even need to give him your horn. It's like as long as you can just stabilize the guy just by going over there and
Okay.
you know, stuffing a rag in his mouth so he can't talk anymore. Whatever happens. You know. But he's got that bite on his neck from this thing. It's really, you know, what's going on.
1 in the mouth, 1 on the wound.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Here we go.
They're on a 5.
Another 2.
Okay, we're going back to the
Jeez.
digital.
Yeah, I guess.
great.
There's nothing to lose, man.
The 2 eating the horse find that is no longer exciting to them. The one eating Takala is absolutely, completely happy to eat Takala. and so now they're looking at to see like who else can they actually attack and eat. So it's going to be pretty much eeny, meeny, miny, mo, including your two pals. So, so 1, 2, and 3 is one of you guys, and
4 is
otherwise,
Boog, and 5
Boog
is
and
Big
Big
B.
B and Big B, yeah, Big and Big B. Okay, so that's Arngrim. Is one is going to attack Arngrim, and another one is going to attack Boog. All right.
Okay,
Let's
so
start
I have a rules question before we proceed. I charged the previous round,
Right.
but nobody attacked me the previous round, so my AC goes back up, right?
Correct.
Yes,
Once your
it's
action comes
normal,
back
okay.
along, yeah.
Okay, so just to remind you, it's a 5 right now because I have no shield.
Okay. Yep. All right. Cool. So we're gonna go after Boog first. And man, what armor class are those guys? Just double checking.
I think they're 6 or 7.
Yeah, they have leather armor, so that they're probably armor class 7.
Man, this guy just misses him. All right, cool. And
From now on,
that's
we
Boog. Boog, yeah, Boog.
throw Boog at everything. Just put him in front now.
And they'll just whiff, and then we can attack them.
Yeah.
All right. And so this guy is absolutely hitting armor at least once. Let me just double check. Okay, he's hitting armor class 1 and armor class 0. Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah. So first thing that happens is Arngrim takes 4 points of damage as the thing rakes you with both claws. It gets them in, but like not, not terribly well. Tries
points.
to bite, but cannot do it. 4 points of damage, and they need to make a save.
Yeah. And it's paralysis is okay. That is a 20 on the dice. So yes.
Nice.
That save. Yes.
You do not get paralyzed by the awful chill touch of this ghoul as it rakes its claws along your mojo.
Mm.
Alrighty. All right, so you guys are up.
So I was going for the one munching on Takala, but I got a pressing business right here. So I swing my hammer around to hit this guy. And unfortunately, given the pain of the wounds, I do not hit the guy.
What do you actually hit?
2.
You rolled a 2?
I rolled a 2.
Okay, you certainly don't hit him, no matter how cool that hammer is. In your exuberance.
Just be happy you held on to it.
Yeah.
All right.
So I swing around and just miss.
Yeah. If Takala or Boog are attacking in melee, it's their turn, actually.
Okay.
Big B and Boo. Yeah, Takala is
Big
completely dead now.
Yeah. No, they
gone.
are actually attacking, and so they are actually both attacking the one that was going after Boog. And oh wow, okay, one of them actually hits. All right, so one of them actually sinks his sword in the hide of this monster, and actually that would be Boog.
Yes.
He's really got it mad, and it's not dead.
All right, so since I already declared I was going to shoot, I'm going to try and shoot at that one. See if we can bring him down.
Don't roll 1, 2, or 3.
No, I hit armor class 3.
Yeah, you hit it. Go ahead.
6 hits, actually.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, he whacks it with his sword, and that just stops it just long enough for the arrow to go, right into the back of this thing. And, so you can hear like the little, thank you. Alrighty. And Miskit, what were you doing?
Stabilizing Dietrich.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
See, that's okay. Pretty much it. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Is he
So we got-
stabilized?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They
So
stabilize.
what? So sorry. So he's now not losing, not bleeding out,
He's
but
not
he's
bleeding
still
out
at
anymore.
But
-6.
he's still negative.
No, it's negative 4.
-4.
Negative 4.
He had
Okay.
2 hit points. He took 6 hit points. So it's negative 4. If you hadn't stabilized him this round, he would have been down to negative 5.
Gotcha. Okay.
At least we already have a travois, right? So we got to get Takala off the travois and put.
It's a little messy. It's a little messy.
Yeah,
We're seeing all kinds of parts of Takala you never really want to see at this point. So you've got one still eating Takala, merrily, and there's one that's left
And
That was
in mellow with me. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
Arngrim,
wrong.
how much did you take on that bite or on those nails?
4 points.
4
4
points.
points. Yes.
okay. Excellent. So
All right.
what's our plan?
I am going to try and smack it with the hammer.
I'll be shooting as well.
All right.
Okay, I am going to
You're
give.
gonna roll it?
What's it? Oh yeah, I'll roll it.
Okay.
But I'm going to give Dietrich my ale to give him 4 hit points. 4 for
Initiative.
initiative.
That's a 5.
Oh, gee. So close.
Or shoot an hand grenade, Jim.
All right. So the one that's still attacking Arngrim is going to continue to attack Arngrim. The one that is eating Takala is realizing that perhaps we should be doing something else, at this moment, and so we'll attack somebody to be determined in a moment. Well, attacks Arngrim. Okay, let's see. And your armor class is still a 5, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. You don't need to call me sir. It's okay.
It's
All
Sir
right, well,
Killer.
that doesn't hit, but
Mr. Killer.
Yeah.
Okay, so once again the claws hit. So this time you only take 2 points of damage, but you do have to roll another save.
His friends call him Special K.
15. Okay, so saving throw has to be a 14 or above, and 12 is not going to do it.
This time, as the claws hit you, they don't just hit your mojo. One of them starts to draw blood, and it's getting very hard to move any longer. And you can see that he's kind of slinking down. In the meantime, this other fellow, who will he actually attack? Well, let's see. There's only 4 people. I roll a d4. Hardly ever happens. All right, and that is, let's see. So Mizkit, as you're attempting to help your friend, this thing is jumping on you.
Great.
And well, let's see. He does not hit you. I roll two 2s and a 7. I'm pretty sure even with his bonuses, the 7 does not hit you. That's only it's an armor class 11.
Oh.
So apparently you're slippery as an eel.
Yes.
Okay. Well now, was anybody doing melee besides these 2 lackeys?
Well, I'm paralyzed. I can't do anything, right?
Oh, I know. No, I wasn't talking to you.
No, I'm just getting Dietrich, the meat or the ale.
Horn of Plenty.
The Horn of Plenty, if you will.
Okay.
And that heals him 4 hit points.
Okay. And wow, you're a good friend. This thing is jumping after you, and you're like, I'm still gonna pour this in this mouth. in the meantime,
He got a monkey on his back.
Thorsten was still doing missile attacks. Is that the idea?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So
All right. So
go first and kill the bad guys.
yeah, this way. No, they wouldn't kill the bad guy. Let's see. It's definitely not killing the bad guy with that roll. No, both of them are like just like frantically trying to attack, kill the one that just seemingly killed Arngrim, but to no avail. Now it's your turn.
All right, so I'll shoot 2 arrows at the one who killed Arngrim. All righty then. That's a armor class 4, and 8 plus 2, 10 is armor class 8.
You hit one of those hits.
5 hits.
5 hits. Okay, man, this thing is still not dead.
Damn.
Okay, couple more shots in it. All right. So now, what are we doing, fellas? And by fellas, I mean Mizkit and Thorsten.
I think I'm gonna have to switch weapons.
And by the way, Thorsten. Well, let's see. Dietrich is kind of out. Thorsten, Arngrim, the stars are beautiful.
Yeah.
You just kind of notice that you're landing up there with unable to even close your eyes.
Wait, question: doesn't Dietrich wake up when he gets positive hit points?
Is he at positive?
Yes.
No, he's at
0. He's
Oh,
at
he's
0.
quite at 0. He's at 0.
He's at
All
0.
right.
Yeah, so he's still out. He's still out.
He's out.
Yeah.
But it's at 0.
choking on this stuff that's being poured down his throat,
As I duck.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Give any biscuits. I
I'm
only
switching
have.
weapons. I don't know what.
Okay.
Well, Misgood better fight back.
Yeah,
better.
but my
He's
only
using the horn like a funnel.
single-handed melee is a dagger, which kind of stinks. But that's what I'll have to use.
Mhm.
The guy's kind of hurt anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely there. Well,
Okay.
see, the one attacking Miska is not.
Of course
That
not.
one has
There's-
taken 0 damage.
There's 2 guys or 3 guys left.
2.
Oh,
The one that's about to eat you is almost dead.
I
The one
bet.
attacking
Yeah.
Miska is covered from head to toe in blood, but it's just all like Takala's blood.
Yeah.
Alrighty?
Yeah. So I tell Boog Bigby, help Aaron Grimm. I'll help the magpie.
Alrighty. Let's see.
6.
They're on a 6 as well.
So
What's your dexterity like though?
my dex? Oh, that's not a good number.
That can't be good.
12.
They're actually no, you're better than them because their dex is an 11.
Yes. I'm a little bit more dexterous than a zombie thing. Okay. So yeah, I'm swinging with my.
Oh, do it.
Your
Yep.
horn.
No, I'm shit.
Good God, man.
Okay. And Torsten is just switching weapons. Is that the clue?
Right.
The idea. Okay. In the meantime,
You let
These
Jose
two-
roll for you, man.
these things go before.
Yeah.
What did I say? What did I say? They're 11 or 10. Is
11.
there-
11,
Okay,
11.
okay. Because they're player characters, they go first, even because they're good guys.
Oh,
How
Okay.
about that? Is that nice? All right. So they're
you're
attacking
so
one,
kind. You're such a nice
And-
killer.
but it's okay because they rolled a 4 and an 8, so that's really kind of doesn't really need a damn.
That's
All right.
that's that. Yeah, that's that for them.
Now,
Okay.
let's see. That's too bad.
Now where were we? That's the question. Now,
Wait,
where were we?
no, the Thorster attack.
No, I was switching weapons
Oh,
Thorster
that's
switching
right. Oh,
weapons.
so it's
And Miskit.
with the elevator music. Okay,
Okay, so Miskit's going to get attacked.
Checking my sword.
Tax plural.
Miskit's going to get attacked. Okay. Oh man. Damn it! They missed. Okay. So Miskit
Free as
is
an
one
eel.
He is slippery little eel. Okay.
Now the rest
Boy,
of you
Because he's
will
got-
learn
will
learn a
all over
lesson.
him.
He's a
There's-
slippery bastard.
There's some benefit to not baiting.
Yeah.
I-
Absolutely. In the meantime,
He's
In the
relieved
meantime,
himself.
the thing that attacking is going to now try to attack Bigby because it's it's not stupid. It wants to eat the Arngrim, but these things won't leave it alone. And oh dear, Bigby takes
Nice.
he
knowing.
takes 3 and 1, so he takes 4 points of damage and a roll for Bigby for save. Bigby does not save. So Bigby takes 4 points of damage. Whoever wants to write that down for poor Bigby. And Bigby was at 6 already. So Bigby is down to 2 hit points again.
He didn't save.
And he did not save. So Bigby goes stiff as a board and falls down. Okay. New round.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm guessing that Torsten's going to try to attack with some big giant weapon.
This was his longsword.
And,
Yeah, I'm still using my
Okay.
my
I
dagger,
take
'cause-
I take the opportunity to contemplate the frailty of humankind as I
Okay.
stare into the stars. Yes.
You guys go first because you all have better dexterity than they do.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm
Even-
gonna
even
try.
Miskit.
I'm gonna try and help out Big because Misgood's tougher.
Okay.
Well, the
Excellent.
book's there also.
Oh, Boog, yeah, he's okay. I'll help Misgood. I'll help
Yeah.
Misgood.
Boogity.
So everybody thanks me. I feel like so helpful. All right, I think that's without mods, it's armor class 4.
Okay, you
With
hit it.
mods,
Just roll damage, man.
Squish it,
That's
squish it, squish it,
9
squish it.
hits.
Okay, yeah. So you did. You whack this thing for 9 points of damage. And I think Miskit should be saying something like, "Thank you, whoever that was."
Yes.
It's not dead, but you do hit it.
As I mean, him clawing at the magpie, and all of a sudden, its head just pops off, and there's
All right, Magpie. What do you do? You're up next.
I'm swinging.
Is it
Okay.
still alive?
Yeah.
I hit AC 1
Okay, you hit it.
and do 3.
Okay, no, you actually killed
Oh,
it. That is
wait.
exactly the amount of that exactly
Oh.
12 points.
Excellent.
It's actually 4 because I did get a damage. I do have a damage adjust.
You do. Okay.
Excellent.
In the meantime, let's see what happens with. Oh wow! All right, cool. Boog actually hits this thing, and what does Boog do for damage? He rolls a 1. Okay, he does not. He does not kill it.
Poke.
Damage point is a damage point.
That's right.
Yeah.
The damage point, yeah, okay, but actually, it's looking pretty bad. I think it's at like it's got 1 hit point left. Somehow he failed. He failed again, but it's turn, and the only person there is Boog. It's mad. Okay, Boog takes 6. Oh no, I'm sorry, 3 points of damage.
Ouch.
I'm doing the claws. You know, so 3 points of damage to Boog, and 3. So now he's down to 8 hit points each. We said he's down to
I
5.
think so, yeah.
All right, and let's see if he can save. No. Boog goes stiff as a board. Okay, initiative. There is one very wounded.
Okay.
Dog pile on the rabbit. Dog pile on the rabbit.
5.
It gets a 6.
Ooh.
Killing me, Smalls.
This is some bullshit.
All right, who's it attack? It's going for Torsten.
All right.
Oh, big mistake
Jump
there.
in, Torsten. All right.
George
Jump in,
Very
Torsten,
good.
but it does armor class 5. It does hit him once.
Wait, armor class what?
5.
So you got an armor class 5.
I got an armor class
Not with
4.
the shield.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
4 and 3, yeah.
Okay, let's
Good.
see. Okay, you're back to. Okay, well, it
Good
hits an armor
timing
class-
to switch weapons. Yes.
It still hits an armor class 2.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. With a claw, it does 3 points of damage, and of course, you have to save.
Saving throw says 15 on the die, so I'm pretty sure I made it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It should be about
It's
14.
yeah,
Okay.
14 is my point, yeah.
Yeah, it's scratching your mojo. All righty.
Jeez.
Hi, buenas noches. All right, so I smack it twice because he's so nice, right? You
Mhm.
said it did 3 hit points of damage or 4?
I said it did 3.
3, I think.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
claw.
Okay, I hit armor class -3
This hit?
and 7.
Okay, you hit him once. Guess which one?
All right, I got 9 hits.
Yeah, well, this is not pretty.
Nice.
Cut this thing in half.
Oh, jeez. We're close. That was close to a TPK, man. That was.
So
Yeah, no
so
crap.
I was-
Is this one here a clack, clack, clack from the
What?
skeleton warrior clapping from the door?
yeah.
Skeleton Warrior has probably opened the door by
Clack,
this
clack.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, he's clack, clack, clapping, clack, clack.
Eloy,
Golf
what's
clap.
arm at
Not-
hit
not
point
yet.
wise?
15, I believe. Let me double
Okay.
check.
That
Yes.
sounds right.
I have this picture of Mizgit and Torsten. They're like with their hands on their knees, breathing heavily, looking at each other, looking around.
Yeah, that's
The
pretty
horses
much
still-
what's
Still
happening.
freak out like everybody else. Everybody is out. Except for the 2 of you.
Grimmer's guts, Magpie.
Mm.
Are they all dead?
I think.
Just think
But it-
about how much trouble it will be just to lug Arngrim's carcass into a pyre.
Ugh.
better not do that.
And then
Weighs as much as a horse.
Dietrich too. Ugh. Although the reason we're in this, man.
Don't remind me. So I'll see if there's anybody alive that needs to be stabilized or something.
Yeah, can we? And I'll do the same. Can we stabilize them from? I can't imagine we can stabilize them from poison.
It's just.
No, it's about
It's not-
40 minutes. They still all start to come
Oh,
around.
jeez.
Okay.
40
And
minutes.
we realize they're breathing and such. So
Right.
Really, but it's taking you guys 40 minutes to start to come around.
Okay.
40 minutes. That's how long the paralysis lasts.
It's 2d6 turns.
Turns.
Yeah, it's a long time. This ain't no 5e turn, son.
This ain't no 5e. Yeah, that's
These are
right.
turns, buddy.
These are
40 minutes
turns.
with the
Oh my
cold, rain, and
God.
snow. It's gonna take a while. All right.
Yeah.
And let's see. Oh, Torsten's a barbarian, right?
Yes, sir.
Really, really, really tough to get surprised, right?
Oh shit.
Right.
And
Only on
as
one.
you fellas are, I'm assuming, helping, making sure your friends are okay. I'm assuming that you might be like, just taking stock of the horses. You can see the lake, or two are gone.
Yeah.
One is clearly, dead at
Yeah.
this point. And you can see, like, in the woods near you, a couple more pairs of eyes, like, regarding you, but they're shorter. They're nowhere near as, they're not as tall as these other things were. Two pairs of eyes, like some kind of figures, very reminiscent of the ones from the
That
other
we
night.
saw before. Yeah.
I think we're gonna keep the horses hobbled close, and I think we should probably light a fire while these guys wake up to frighten away most beasts, and
Yep.
give us.
Do we want to maybe light 2 fires? Like maybe a big one in front of the entranceway.
That might not be a bad idea. Give us something to do also.
Well, there are 2 entranceways.
Well, the one that things were coming after us.
They probably.
Oh, so
Yeah, the skeleton warrior
the one
probably
we-
knows both ways out. So.
Well, okay. Then I'm okay with setting a fire at both of them.
Yeah. Kill it with fire.
right on. And slowly over time, the your fellas, your friends start to wake up. Dietrich never really was even Dietrich's starting to wake up, even though he was never paralyzed. He just feels awful. So you're outside, it's raining, that kind of like wintry mix.
Mm.
And the rest of your night kind of goes really crappy. Nothing really happens with these other figures that seem to be watching you from the woods.
It's just shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the next morning is not your favorite. It's just not your best time.
Yeah.
You're
Basically,
sore, you're stiff.
Yeah. I recover what arrows I can, and with a lot of sadness, refill my quiver from the fallen guys' gear.
Is
We're
Yeah.
gonna
is
need
there
the arrows.
Did
Is
any?
there
Yeah.
any healing that takes place? I forgot the healing rules.
You guys did not have a night to heal with. This,
Okay.
this is kind of a crappy
No,
night.
it's cool. It's cool.
Usually you roll like the hit die,
Hit
as if
die.
you were a first level 5e guy.
Right? Yeah.
But we
Gotcha.
can't right now.
Yeah. You just had a crappy night.
Did any of our fallen have an axe or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to pick up an axe.
Okay.
And
You have one axe.
I will engrave, or with my engraving equipment, their name in the hilt.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Very nice.
Whose axe did I take?
Let's see. If your call, did you want to take Takala's or do you want to take Uba's? They're both
Ooh,
dead.
Yeah, but Uba's corpse is down in the thing. You have to
That's
take that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking Takala's axe.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, because I need something to use while I've got a shield.
Nice.
I somehow, I probably shouldn't say this, but without knocking on wood, but I somehow got out of that unscathed.
Nice.
Awesome.
I did not take
Nice.
any damage.
Awesome.
Amazing.
He said, I don't think I
The
was did. Yeah, no, nothing hit me.
No, nobody touched
Even when he
you.
was at your back.
Yeah, even when he was at my back, he missed.
Dang. That's some good libations, though.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm trying to think of where you guys are right now. So you guys are actually right just near that last hill before the forest, near the bottom of the screen, like the bottom center. Because you guys were coming from Lake Nova, which would be almost dead center,
Mhm.
and you're you guys are, I know your plan was to kind of head and go through that forest rather than
Right.
rather than go through the steps to try to avoid the tribes that were actually looking for the hammer itself.
Yeah.
That was your initial. In the morning as well, because you're right just near the beginning of that forest, where the forest starts to where the grassland and hills start to turn into forests. You can see tracks in the snow of some creature or creatures that were clearly standing, in the spot where you saw something. Once again, like really bizarre looking tracks. You don't quite have Dietrich's eyes, but you can tell that not normal creatures by any stretch of the imagination.
I saw some drawings of buildings. I'm assuming it's villages in the woods. Would we know what kind of people inhabit these woods?
Oh yeah.
Region.
Let's go back to that photo.
Am I still in Trevor or am I upright?
Well, you tell me what.
You didn't
I mean, I was
heal,
at
so you're
0.
at 0. So, or did he heal up to 1?
No, he's kind of right now, unless somebody does something for him. He's those villages. Yeah, how about that?
Yeah. Good.
They're human settlements. Well, obviously human settlements.
On the other side
You
of
don't
the
really-
forest?
Yeah, you don't really know too much about them. I mean, they're not like they're not Camarian, so to speak. But there's some sort of settlements around that lake. What precisely they are?
Yeah. So we haven't had any dealings with them that we know of. Like, can we anticipate a hostile reception, or we have no idea? That's also valid, right? If we have no idea.
Right. Let me just double check here. One
Mm.
thing. Yeah, that's actually the inlet of Brigands Bay. That's the beginning of the inlet. The Brigands Bay itself is huge, so that's actually saltwater
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
right there, like which extends pretty far inland. So you don't know a heck of a lot about them. I mean, there's some towns based on the
The
estuaries
seafaring folk.
and yeah, I mean, there's the river goes right through the entire forest. Yeah, so they're more more seafaring folk. But there's these what's the word I'm looking for? It's not like completely just oceanic. I mean, it's really really far inland. One finger, and of course, Brigands Bay itself is a little bit more rough and tumble. So, not people you've had a heck of a lot of dealings with. You tend to have the dealings you have had were with some of the more civilized folk, which weren't exactly your favorites either.
So we might follow the river and make our way through the forest, and perhaps if that village is
Yeah.
we might find some
Place to
welcome
rest and
there.
resupply.
Yeah. Of course, they might take us for raiders and try to kill us, but
Yeah. Brigands Bay. Yeah.
Well,
hopefully,
as long as we've got Dietrich on the there, on the
Probably.
Strapped in like a.
Yeah. I think we'll not look as much like raiders.
yeah. And if we're following the river, it'll be
I almost
harder
said
to get
trebuchet.
lost, right? So we can.
Well, are we going by foot
Well,
or
if,
what?
if he does that again, we'll press the button and we'll just
Well,
his character is like
let's
flipping
be
out of the.
let's be fair and faithful to the gazetteer though. I'll read you about Brigands Bay. And this is really like it's let me take another picture here because just to give you an idea of just how far inland this particular part of it is. So it's really hard to explain unless you kind of see in context like where you guys live and where you are and all that sort of stuff. So let me see if I can give you a good shot of just how it is. Give you a much better idea of what this actually looks like. But I'll read you the description of Brigands Bay, and this is really kind of like the very edge of Brigands Bay. So it's not the this area is not going to be quite as Brigands Bay proper, if that makes any sense. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. No, just humor me. There we go. That make a little more sense? Like just how,
Oh, yeah.
how big that is? Like you can see the town of Swampgate. You can see Chromarium right there. You can see kind of like where you guys were from, much near, closer to Swampgate. And Lake Nova, you can just, you can't even read Lake Nova. Lake Nova's near the top of the map there. You were just starting on the northern part of that forest, but Brigands Bay is huge. It's huge, kind of like finger of salt water that goes into the inland. And it says this inlet is lined with the petty holdings of thieves, outlaws, and other villainous men. These are things you would know. These holdings emerged at the end of the Dark Age, each in its own fortress of some 500 to 1,000 individuals. Each is walled, mounted with siege engines, and boasts two or more warships. The rulers fancy themselves dukes or kinglets, but the ruling elite of Chromarium scoff at such conceits. Territorial disputes are bloody and frequent. History shows that the single dukes have managed to assume authority of 2 or even 3 holdings. Such dominions scarcely endure, and never have all the holdings of Brigands Bay been united under one banner. Unscrupulous men, both the Chromarian and the Port Zangirios, maintain business connections with Brigands Bay. Connections is spelled with an X. Connections. They traffic in all. It's awesome. They traffic in all manner of stolen goods, illegal commodities, slaves, and so on. Racial diversity is enormous in Brigands Bay. Hence, racial admixtures are quite common with strains of Celt, Viking, Pict, Chromarian, and Eskimo. So, a good chance that those settlements are not super nice people, but they're not quite as psychotic as some of the parts of Brigands Bay closer to the sea. But it's definitely still like not people you've had a lot of dealings with. But that they're not going to be. It's a possibility it could be dangerous.
Yeah,
you may or may not get a great reception. They may not notice you at all. It may be a good place to kind of hide and blend right in.
Yeah, they might not kill us on sight.
Scum and villainy. Yeah.
I'm okay with hiding.
Or at least this serves a couple
healing.
of purposes. Yeah, we heal a little bit. We throw off the pursuit, right? Because we took a different route. We are headed to a different place. Then we can rest for a couple of days and then start making our way.
Maybe use some coin to. Well, I'm.
Yeah.
Snoozing.
Yeah, we got how much were those garnets worth? 127 each?
170 each.
Hey, whoa.
Hey, there you go.
Whoa.
170 each.
Let's talk about this.
That. I know.
Let's talk about this.
No, I'm just saying we got funds, right? If we need.
Yeah, you may have.
He's got funds. He's got.
Right.
If it's shiny, if it's shiny and sparkly,
it's difficult to part with.
Yeah, he's like a raccoon.
Exactly. The one thing I cannot remember for the life of me is the name of the Chromarian tribe that is laying claim to the hammer. I'm looking for that in my notes and I'm not finding it. But those are the people it seems that you're trying to avoid this exact juncture.
So I'll wrap the hammer up in furs and stow it in my pack, and then hidden.
All right. Well, heading through the forest along the bank of the river or close to the river isn't all that difficult. It's still slow going because it is harder terrain. It's especially hard getting the horses to go through there. Like it's taking some time because at this point you have something like I believe you've got 13 left. I'm correct.
It's a small herd. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a small herd. So it's if you're going to take them all through there, it's going to be some slow going. So that your travel time is going to be close. You're not going to be traveling super fast. So it's going to take you a while to go through there. Oh, I think Biscuit hears noises.
Yeah.
So your first evening goes relatively uneventfully. So you may in fact roll to heal damage according to the rules.
So you said it's like roll your
it's
hit
like
dice?
a hit die, yeah, with your constitution bonus and everything.
Right.
Like
exactly.
A level 1 character from 5e.
Yep.
What is my constitution bonus? I forgot.
+1 probably.
+1. So that is actually 5 hit points. So I'm back up to 20 out of 21.
Back up to 7.
Hey, that's not so bad.
That's good.
Oh, you're up. Yeah.
Yeah.
20 out of 21. Excellent.
The Clan of the Bear. That's what it is. How can I cannot remember that? Clan of the Bear. The Clan of the Bear are the ones that they're laying claim. I'm guessing that Jim is checking his children.
Yep, I guess so.
Yes, heard
There he
noises.
is.
Heard noises.
Did
Okay.
you get the new hit points? I'm up
Oh,
to 20 after healing, and Dietrich is up to 7.
all right.
How much is Torsten? Back up to
I'm at
full?
25. Yeah, I'm 25.
Nice.
5. And
Okay.
Dietrich's at a nice paltry 7.
Nice paltry 7. How many hit points does Dietrich have altogether?
That would be
Oh,
Normally?
altogether.
8?
Yeah. Oh, 8.
No,
yeah,
well,
so,
I started with you. You're starting this out max at level 1 with 10, right?
Right.
So it'd be 11.
Okay.
He's a 10. Oh, he's a fighter?
Well, plus 1 on the.
Oh, Hunter, yeah. Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
modifier.
Okay. Just double checking.
And Nisget,
You're
not Nisget, Boog and Bigby.
Okay,
Do they
I'm not
roll
tracking
like
them.
D6 or something for them, or D8?
They're calling it a D8 because they're human, I think that's kind of where we decided.
All right, so Bigby gets 2 points back, so he's up to 4.
I can add them in next week.
And
Because now it's just 2
Boog
that we're tracking.
is fully
Then
healed.
there were
8
2.
out of 8.
All right.
We're down to like
Back up
one
this
and a
one.
half horses.
Okay, cool. So let's see. I need Biscuit to make a saving throw, though.
Wait, are we sleeping? Is that
Yeah,
why?
they're just
Okay.
yeah, you're sleeping.
One of the
yeah.
items or something. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, wait,
Yeah.
which save is this? This is sorcery?
Sorcery.
Yes. All right, good. Because I get a plus
Sorcery.
2 on there.
Once again, your dreams are horrific. And you wake up screaming a couple times. But there's one point where you can hear, it's like, bring the hammer to Zin.
And when he's screaming, like, shut up, Magpie. Turn around.
Zin or Zim?
Zin, Xin. That's how we.
It's like sin, but funkier.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, they didn't spell it for it. They said, bring the hammer to Zin. Anyhow, so it's the next day, and you're traveling through the woods. But do you have an uneventful day? You're still going by the river. That's your idea, is to head towards civilization.
Yeah, you
I'm
always
assuming-
follow the river,
Okay, yeah. So I'm assuming at that point we're really heading towards is that one settlement.
Yeah,
or town, right?
close
Yeah,
one,
right there,
yeah.
right
Yeah.
there. There it is. Yeah. Okay.
Should have
Yeah, I
packed
see
some
that.
horse meat from that last.
The northernmost. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Cool. Okay. However, and you're going slowly, so you're probably really only going about a
5
hex.
miles a day.
No, not quite that, but it's gonna take you a while to go through the hexes. I'm gonna say overall, man, with the horses, you're looking at 4 or 5-ish days travel, just because it's so you go through a
dense
forest.
with the.
Yeah, it's dense. With the horses, it's a little tough. You may 3 or 4. If you guys are really pushing it, pretty well. But let's see what happens. There's a 6. Let me consult my little table here and find out exactly what happens.
Like, sure.
Don't look so sad or scared. Okay, look sad. Look scared. 1 second.
Oh, gee. Christmas.
Listen, man.
Was he pulling out character sheets?
No, I'm
Because
not
I
pulling out
am.
characters. Well, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea right about now. No. As you're traveling, you're at a point where you're closer to the riverbank, and you're traveling through some areas which are like there's like a little bit of it's still cold. It's still like the beginning of spring. So the world is waking up, and there's all those areas where like there's been thaws. The snows have melted, so the banks have overflown a little bit. So there's these areas that are kind of swampy that aren't usually swampy. You've got all that kind of stuff going on, and the just lots of moisture. And you're traveling by the river at one point, and all of a sudden, like this whole big section of this swampy area on the opposite bank of the river, where it's a little bit narrower, starts to stand up.
Oh no!
And it looks
It's
and
really
it's
bad.
enormous. It's like
Oh
10
my
feet
God.
tall, and it starts to slowly shamble across the river. Like it's like making these giant splashes with these impossible legs, and it just looks like it's entirely made of vegetation.
Yes.
And these two like kind of dead phosphorus, like eyes, or like black phosphorus eyes, like open up, and there's just this like mockery of a mouth, and you can see just like some of the vegetation splits open, and just it says something really intelligible, like
I've been a lot and narrow.
and already a couple of the horses are terrified and are bolting off, in various directions.
I guess we're
What the heck is
more
that?
horses. Yeah.
Big V was like, what do we do?
Can we outrun it?
No.
It's
should have built a
pretty.
raft.
So you all just staring at it dumbly?
Would this
No.
be a
Yeah.
humanoid or giant?
It is
It's
not
a
exactly.
vegetoid.
No.
not
Well,
really.
I mean,
No.
Eloy asked the right question. Is there a way we can try and evade this?
Is it moving like fast or?
It is moving pretty slow.
Okay. Yeah. So.
It's trying for it's taking some
Let's
interest
try.
in you, and it's trying to wade across the river
Okay.
successfully, because it's about 10 to 11 feet tall.
Would it understand the same language we speak?
Why don't you talk to it, man?
There's only one way to find out, but I suggest we don't.
Oh,
Let's
well.
go. Yeah.
By
If
By
I talk to it, it's staying put.
Uller's bow, man, let's ride.
Yeah.
Well, Runegraver, yeah. If anyone knows what this foul monstrosity does, it'll be you. We'll start moving the horses.
Yeah. Don't pull a Dietrich, man.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
start. We're start moving as fast as we can. See if we can
Yeah.
get past.
Don't take the Ivan bait.
Right.
Mizzy will look and like
Yeah.
he'll lag back a little bit thinking about it,
Yeah.
but then think better of it.
Think better of it, yeah.
And ride along.
It looks a little bit like that,
Yeah.
Jim, for a basic idea.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
With his arms that go almost all the way down. It's completely composed of vegetation.
Yeah.
And
The-
it's swinging to some of the terrified horses at this point.
The good thing is, I know what most of these monsters are, but I don't remember their stats, which is awesome because
Yeah.
they're twice as scary.
Yeah.
And I remember like a little detail. I'm pretty sure that lightning is not a good idea here, or it's a really good idea. It's one of the two. But that thing has some sort of relationship to lightning, and fortunately, I'm not
It's a little
using the
bit
hammer.
frightening.
So yeah.
Okay, so this thing bumbles through the woods after you for probably a good like 20 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
As you and finally gives up. You one of your horses never comes back.
Yeah.
So you're now down to 12. Looks like 12 horses. Where it actually ended up, who knows?
Probably
Well,
fertilizer.
well, there's still 6 of us, and so if we got 12 horses, we got a remount each.
You
So
do.
that's good. Or is this 12 in addition to our own horses? I think it's 12 total, right?
12 total, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. How many of us started this journey? I forgot. It was Bigby, Boog.
Many. I think it was 8.
It was
Or
8
less, only
of
less
us.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All righty. So that the rest of that day, pretty uneventful. You may roll again to heal if you haven't healed entirely.
I think it's only Bigby. And now he's up to full. So.
Okay.
Oh,
Actually,
wait, no,
okay.
we have Dietrich. Who was
Yeah.
hurt.
Actually, I got 4 on top of the 7, so I'm back to 11.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Biscuit, need to make a saving throw for a second there, man.
Oh, that's right. Nope.
Womp, womp, womp.
Ivan has been trying to get us to do saving throws at night for like literally over a year, and I don't think I ever succeeded.
No, you never did.
in
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So he was like, "But you know," and this is headed in the same direction.
Yeah. It's near the end of the night, and you just like it's still dark, but you're waking up screaming as you're seeing these horrible visages and just awful nightmarish landscapes. And you wake up, and the awful thing is though, as you come to, you're not really sure if you've woken up yet, because you can see like not very far away in the woods, like 2 pairs of eyes looking out at you, and you can see the visage of one of these creatures just for a second as the firelight crackles in just the right way, and it looks almost identical to one of the nightmarish creatures you saw as you were dreaming. And it's this point like you realize that's a real actual thing, maybe about 20 feet away from your camp.
We're being
Messy.
tracked.
This is then his watch, right? Or he just woke up.
No, he just woke up.
Whose watch is it then?
I don't know who has last watch normally.
Last watch usually Miskin.
Yeah,
He's
usually
left.
I do have last watch.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So he maybe
Biscuit?
fell asleep during the
That
watch.
son of a bitch, he fell.
Yeah.
You can see him out there. You did, and you see him. This thing at the for a second. You're like, oh God, what was that? And this horrible, like baboon-like, dog-like.
And you're saying it's like
God knows what else like face.
It's 20 feet away?
20 yards away. I'm sorry.
20 yards away. Okay.
Yeah, but something that's very, very fairly.
Don't
ghastly
confuse
looking.
that feet to yard thing like I did.
Yeah.
I know. I forgot you were out. I forgot you were outside, man.
I run it. Oh, the hell with it. Keep running.
Wait, so then the bow changes too, like in outside, like it goes
for range,
from feet to yards. I'm gonna snap out of it, and I'm gonna pull my short bow out and take a shot.
Go ahead, take a shot.
Okay.
What kind of range are you looking at here for the bow?
I've got 50, 100, 150.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it should be. So that should just be like 6. Yeah, so you should be within. Yes, just regular range. Yeah.
Is there any negatives with the dart? Or just trying to help you out.
I can let him shoot. I can let him shoot.
What?
Go shoot.
Nope.
What'd you get?
Your help,
2.
Dal.
I rolled a 2. I am
rolled
not.
a 2.
Yes, I am not gonna go that far down on the combat chart.
Okay. The arrow zips by him, and one looks to the other, and you hear this sound that can only be described as a laugh.
Well, look at the bright side. If they don't run, you get 2 shots next round. So the rate of fire. Yeah.
They start slowly advancing towards you. They're hunched over, so it's really hard to get like a real good idea of how big these things are. Probably man-sized, but in terms of like how tall they would be.
Mm-hmm.
But they're shambling, sort of like dogs, but not really. It's just that their movement is all wrong. They're kind of sometimes using their front legs as paws, and sometimes not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll wake up everybody.
With a high-pitched scream.
Right. Yeah, no, I'll make sure. I'll give the call to everybody to wake up. Men, Demons approach.
And so my hand is instantly to my axe because by now they're so paranoid that he's sleeping
Right.
with the axe right next to his hand. And
Yeah, I'm using my net as a blanket, and I'll jump up and grab it and
and I'll
spear.
get up with my shield as well.
Dietrich wearing fishnets to bed.
There you go.
As everybody's rousing, they kind of stop short. And you can sort of see the outlines of these creatures as they're more like 10 yards away from camp. And they're like I said, about man size. They're kind of like hunched over, almost with their knuckles dragging the ground. And you can just see in the flickering of the light, these just awful looking faces. With just like completely sunken noses and just like giant mouths, overfilled with like a gash across their entire face, and sort of reddish eyes, and just hairless, kind of loose fitting skin, just nasty looking things. Like somebody like kind of when the guys were making animals one day, like one of them was drunk, and this is what they made.
But do you recognize them as animals?
They're not. They're definitely nothing you've ever seen.
They're like nothing I've ever seen. Shaking my spear, spear shaker, in their general direction. With a net. Beside Mizgit.
Argrim, these things are from my dream, from my terrors.
Dreams, man.
You manifested these.
What sorcery is this?
I recall last evening they were asking for the hammer. Perhaps they are following it.
Maybe tracking it. You may be right. Well, let's put an end to them. And so I
Scream and
I scream and rush at them to smack them with the axe.
retribution. It's hammer time.
Screaming for vengeance.
All righty. So we're rolling initiative. What is everybody else going to do?
I'm shooting.
Yep. Pull my bow out. Or, well, keep my bow out. And shoot.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Initiative.
2.
They get a 2.
Yes. Oh, well,
right.
I don't know yet. Does that work in our
That's it.
favor?
Well, they have dexterity of 13.
Okay.
So
I
go first. Yeah. Is melee first again? Yeah, I always forget. Melee
Always.
first.
Melee missiles movement.
Missiles movement. All right.
Magic.
But I probably gotta get to them, right? So
yeah, well, they're 30 feet away.
oh, if they're 30 feet away, they're screwed.
If they're 30 yards away, you're
oh wait,
screwed.
30 feet. No, 30 feet. Then I
mean, we're above.
50,
Is
so
it
I'm
30
25.
yards?
So I do a half move, and I guess on the second phase I'll get them.
Okay. They're running towards them. That's cool. Anybody else has a dexterity over 13?
I do. I'm shooting.
14.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
All right. Good. Anybody that's shooting, good. Shoot now. Or forever hold your peace.
No, I don't think a 6 is on my chart.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay. Am I waiting? Are we doing side? Or sorry?
Yeah, it's side.
Okay.
It's side. But your initiative, your dexterity is what, like a 12 or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, as far as
and Mizgit, Dietrich, what were you actually doing?
well, I was running up right alongside Ingram with.
Okay, you're right. Okay.
So.
All right. So one of them is running right up towards you guys, and the other one is running towards you guys as well, and then breaks off all of a sudden and is running right towards the camp, trying to get past you. They are fast.
Dang.
They have a move of 60, so they're fast little suckers. And so one is like really like heading right towards you guys, and one is heading like just dashing past you at this moment.
Okay,
that's what they're doing.
Okay, so on phase 2, I don't get to them to attack.
Oh no, you do. You get to one
Oh,
of them
okay.
to attack. The other one's kind of like veering off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Oh.
I don't know if I can throw my net at the one that's veering off in time for my attack. Basically, I don't know.
So I
Yeah.
hit
Try.
armor class
And-
a lot.
And then
0. No.
so
Yeah,
from that
0.
first half, did my arrow? Do I not shoot, or do I shoot? I wait till second half.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so I hit armor class -1,
Okay.
and
And we were trying to shoot the one that's veering off.
Yeah.
Or trying to.
Yeah.
no,
go for it.
I'm hitting the one
Oh,
coming
okay.
at. I mean, I'm taking aim at the one I can hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can hit it both. It doesn't matter. Yeah. It's just
Okay.
veering. It's kind of veering into the camp. Like, well,
Because technically,
one of
Okay.
technically melee goes first. Right?
Yeah.
So I hit.
Okay, then yeah, I'll take the one that's veering off.
I'll hit this guy for armor class 0, and that's 12 points of damage, which is full damage.
Holy mackerel! I think Michigan is going first just because he's on the
on phase
round.
1. Oh, okay.
Right,
My
right,
bad.
right.
Yeah, go ahead.
But no, those are valid rolls. Go ahead. So you're actually shooting the guy that's. Which one were you shooting at? Michigan?
Veering
I'm
off.
sorry.
The one that's veering
Okay,
off.
good.
And I hit him
Good.
for 4.
You hit him for 4. And what the armor class did you hit?
I hit -1.
Oh, that's right. Okay, you hit him for 4 hit points. Okay, so
Yep.
now thunks in this thing. Okay, cool.
Yep. Kind of figured that.
All right.
So now I go over to my one, and
And what was Torsten up to? I'm sorry, I completely.
He shot an arrow, but he missed.
Oh, that's right. That's why I just couldn't believe that happened. I was blanking out like never seen.
blanked.
I was
Yeah.
actually
denial that Jose missed.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this thing, like, yeah, my body. I just couldn't believe that actually happened. Okay,
So 12 hits to my guy.
12 hits to your guy. Wow. Let me just double check to make sure that these guys don't have more than that. I don't think they do. Let me just double check and make sure that you. I'm not giving you something that didn't happen. Son of a gun. That's the problem with having too much paperwork here. Too much crap here. Oh, bastards. 12 hits, that's a lot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you just whack this thing. It's dead.
Go back to the house you
man.
came from.
Okay. And let's see. Torsten is next, I believe? Or
I was going to throw
the
the net
Okay.
at the one that was veering off
Okay.
when he was stuck. Okay, I hit. Well, if I'm throwing a net, I'm going up against the AC of. What did it say? Roll against the AC minus weapon class, which I don't know what that would be as far as the creature.
No, just tell me.
But I hit a
about that.
negative. It hit a -1.
Oh, you hit a -1 with a net? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And what are our net rules again? Seeing as you always use the rules that aren't like different than
And
everything else.
disarm roll against AC minus weapon class is what I had written down.
Yeah, and what's the actual net rule? There's a rule for nets.
Yeah.
What is the net rule? Guy who uses the net should know the net rule. Damn it.
I'm surprised Jose hasn't recited the page number and everything already.
Because it's not a weapon I ever look at.
Exactly. It's like,
There's rules for nets. Where the hell are they?
You know there's rules because that's why Dell chose it.
Yeah. I mean, I wrote down
Yeah.
disarm roll against AC minus your weapon class.
Yeah, but like I want to see like where is this thing in the book? Because I'm just like
that's one thing I didn't put down. It was the page number.
net. Stupid flipping net.
And a net character enjoys a net bonus.
Wish it was-
Fighting net.
Well, net fighting net. There we go. If a hit is scored, a target must roll an avoidance saving or become enmeshed. There we go. That's what it is. He has to roll an avoidance save. Yeah. Sorry, Charlie. You get the net on him, he slips right out of it because he's a small
Oh,
little bastard.
geez. Okay.
But hey, we use the actual one. That's on page 121.
121. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
jot
okay.
that on your character sheet, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to know that.
Well, I remember that we had did it before with that
Yeah.
one time, so I knew it was a breakthrough. I just thought you were looking for the AC number.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
121.
It's the rest of this creature's taking the rest of his time to this, like, run into camp right to where the hammer is stored.
Oh.
Of course.
Absolutely making a beeline for the hammer. All right, so
Next
guess it's
round,
initiative time, right?
intent. I intend to shoot the guy.
Yep. As do I.
Okay, I intend to run back, charge him if I can.
okay, and Nettie, what are we doing?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just well, obviously when I miss him, I'm just going to run behind him and charge him and try to
Okay,
throw my. No, I'm going to throw the spear I got in.
okay, so you're
All right.
you're throwing. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
4.
you guys are first. The melee is first.
Can you get him in one phase in the first phase? Eloy, can you get there?
Yeah, no, he's right. Well, let's see. How far has this thing ran? This thing ran another 30 feet past him. So, and it's still running. So you're probably not going to catch this thing. I mean, you can go bolt right after it.
I could. Yeah, I'll start running after it then. Yeah.
Okay,
So
next.
missiles. All right.
Yep.
So let's shoot at this bastard twice. Okay, that's a armor class 2
Yep, that hits.
and armor class 4.
Let's see. Does that one hit? I think that one hits as well. One of them hits for sure. And let's double check. Yeah, actually, you hit him twice.
That's 7 hit points.
7 hit points. Okay, does not kill him. But hit him twice. All right. Let's see, Dietrich, you were throwing a spear, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of range do you have on that sucker?
Oh God, I missed him big time. And it's 30 is medium range, right? You said he was 30 away.
Yeah, I mean, he's gotten 30 feet away from you guys by then, but yeah.
Yeah, up to 45 is what is from the long range on it. The spear, but I missed him big time anyway. I only rolled a 4. You know.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
And as I recall, I get 2 shots.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Correct.
Well, 1 hit. I got 19, so a negative.
Okay.
I had a -1 AC, and then
Okay.
probably like a 20 AC. So damage 3.
Okay. And that does not
Kill him.
kill him.
So
Um,
can I get to him and attack him?
Well, it's his turn, right?
What's your-
Because-
Oh, it's his turn. Yeah.
Yeah. And he is just bolting into the camp and grabs the satchel that has this hammer and is continuing to bolt.
Okay. So there's no way I can catch up to him.
Well, what's your move?
50.
You
Yeah,
have to
tough.
double him.
stop to grab the thing, right?
Yeah, he did have to
Yeah.
stop to grab the thing. So yeah, okay. I guess you could probably just catch up to him.
You
And he's
know?
got-
You really put
he's
it.
got-
You can
well,
double move, right?
He had a 30 feet
Oh.
head of steam.
Okay.
He had a 30 foot head, lead on you. So you're not quite there yet, Arngrim.
Okay.
I mean, you can certainly try to throw something at him or whatever, but he's a fast little bastard.
But I have sword and shield in hand, so and he's faster than me, so I'm never gonna catch him. I'll give it a shot. I'll try and charge it and see if I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. What should we make this? You're really pouring it on here.
Double moving. Yeah.
Let's make this. Let's make this an exceptional feat of strength. I don't know if
Okay.
there's any rules for making your move like much faster. I don't think there really is. Is there in this game? I
No.
think there is. Okay, so
Roll
yeah,
another five,
like you're pouring it on there. You're like going for glory.
Exceptional feat of strength. That is
Exceptional feat of strength.
21 out of 40%. So
What about
I
dex?
succeed.
Okay.
You succeed.
Yes, sir.
Oh wow. Okay, so
And
yeah.
if you want to make it a dex, I succeed as well. So
Oh, really? Sweet.
Love it. Love it.
I thought an exceptional feat of strength was like a 32% chance for an 18.
Not me. Yeah, you got an extra for something.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
for
You're a
the
barbarian.
class.
That's right.
Barbarian. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, you guys are badass. Okay, so yeah, so you can catch up to him. You can catch up to him. So now you got to make on like a grapple attack. Like try to hit him.
Can I hit him with my
Do an
axe?
ankle tackle.
Oh yeah, you
Two
can do it
attacks?
too. Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. Why not? You're
So
right.
here we
Little
go.
bastard.
And that is armor class 1 and armor
That-
class -1. So
Okay,
I
you hit him.
think,
You hit him. You hit him.
and so the
Hacking
first
away.
hit does 9 points of damage, and the second hit does 7 points of damage. So that's 16 hit
Oh
point
yeah,
damage.
you brutalize this thing.
Nobody takes his ankle. Yeah.
Thank you, Aloy. I was about to cut myself.
Yeah.
And the smell of the ichor like pouring out of this thing,
Mm.
and the amount of the ichor pouring out of this thing is just remarkable.
Cursed
It's
beast.
just like this black blood is coming out of this thing, and it's just like it's this hideous looking creature.
I think you got him, Arngrim. I think you got it.
Yeah, I woke up beside him.
You gotta stop chopping at it.
I stop and I look at it. I look at the
Sprayed in
smack
black.
it one more time just for good measure, and then I grab the pack with the hammer and.
It's quite a ruckus.
What did I
Quite a
tell
ruckus.
you, Arngrim? They're after the hammer. They're following it.
How could those apes be after a hammer? What the hell are they?
They're creatures from the Runegraver's dreams. I don't know what foul sorcery spawned them, but we
Get it
best get them
himself.
move on.
From his nightmares.
You better have some sort of charm to ward your dreams, Runegraver. Otherwise, they might be back.
As the first rays of dawn, it's already like that kind of like that early morning
Mm-hmm.
are coming through, and this forest is starting to light up, but there's still areas of relative darkness in the forest. You can see way off in the distance, Arngrim, because now you've run a little bit to tackle this little guy. This like ball of like purplish light, maybe like about another 30 or 40 yards in the woods. It's hovering about like 3 or 4 feet off the ground. Maybe like about like a foot in diameter.
Oh my God.
The most remarkable thing you've ever seen, just kind of floating.
Oh no.
There you go.
Oh. So I crouch down, I've got the hammer, and I start backing away and, to see if it's pursuing me. And, if I get a little bit distance, I turn around and start running back toward the camp.
And your sorcery, you don't even need to roll anything. Your sorcery sense of tingling.
Yeah. And so I run back into camp and I say, quickly, get everything together. There's more sorcery afoot. I see lights in the forest. Some sort of will-o'-the-wisp. Let's go.
You heard the man.
I think it's like lights in the forest.
Mhm.
It's like, mad dreams.
Sorcerous
It's
light.
like
from the
madness.
forest.
This is madness. Hey, look, see, you all are jinxed.
Yeah, you're one of us. Set up together. What the hell are you talking about?
Quickly, move, man. Enough talk.
We need to split the party.
All right.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you've killed these things, and as you go through the rest of the forest that day, it's fairly uneventful.
Yay.
You know, not so bad.
Just 2 of us die.
No,
Right.
no. It's not. It's
Fairly-
not true.
Fairly uneventful.
That's
All right.
not true.
Do we need Biscuit to sleep across the river? I mean, in case it's
Are we gonna call it early, or are we gonna keep going till midnight?
Oh, what time is it? What time is it now? For you guys?
11:37.
Well, let's just see. I hate to have things just end.
And on a peaceful note, yeah, we sure.
Yeah,
would. Yeah,
I
hate
thought the
that to happen.
sorcerer's. I thought the
And without
sorcerer's
some-
lights were the cliffhanger, but apparently we managed to outrun them. So
Yeah, exactly.
and he said, I'm gonna live up to my name, dang it. Turn the screw.
No, even I'm not sure if I'm laughing or crying.
All right. So the rest of that day goes by relatively easily. The next morning, once again, you're able to start traveling again. You're still along the banks of this river that's once again waking up, and
Wait, the
oh, yeah.
bank of the river is waking up?
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole area is kind of waking up. You know, it's that spring
okay.
where everything.
We're talking the metaphorical wake up. We're not
Yeah.
talking
exactly
the thing come out of the earth again.
Exactly. Okay, how often can these barbarians be surprised? If you're an actual
1
barbarian,
in
barbarian?
D6. 1 in D6.
You can be surprised 1 in D6. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And we surprise others in 1 to 3.
I just
Oh,
dropped the seal on the floor.
and Misgid, add that extra hit point for Orngrim because now he's back to full, right? Because I'm assuming that's another night.
Yeah, I did that before you laid down and slept.
Okay, excellent.
Well, I dropped this D6 on the floor somewhere. I have to go find later on. I
Yeah,
don't even know where that went, but Anthony would kill me if I actually used that one. Okay, so you aren't surprised, which is nice.
Okay.
on
But-
the other hand, yeah. Oh no.
Oh.
Just
Okay.
had a shiver.
Let's see how many are there. That's a lean. I can't do that. Okay. So as you're traveling down the river or alongside the river, you know, once again, there's these areas where it gets swampy or what have you, and you just realize at the last second, you know, Torsten and Arngrim, especially, just kind of realized at the last second, like that, like some of these boulders near the shore, all slimy, like one of them also, like, it has eyes and it pops open for a second. Unfortunately for Bigby and Boog, especially for let's see, no, Boog's dead. For oh no, I was like
No,
Boog
no,
and
Boog's
Bigby.
alive. Boog and
Okay,
Bigby.
unfortunately for Bigby, he didn't catch us quite so fast. Let me do this as a leaner again. Alrighty, what does that actually hit? Ooh, that's not good. That's bad. Let me just make sure. Okay.
You couldn't let us go 2 nights without somebody dying.
No. This giant toad.
Oh, those are not good. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
those are really not good.
You
Yeah.
start to realize these are not rocks. These are not
Yeah.
boulders, but these are
Oh my
these are
God.
giant toads.
It's funny how
And-
you have flashbacks in this game.
Yeah, and one jumps up and does not roll a 20, but does in fact attack Bigby. He was the guy that didn't notice him, and oh man, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I'm doing the damage right on this. I thought I rolled it down.
If I remember my numbers correctly, this is possibly the most dangerous beast we've faced in the whole campaign thus far. So, giant toads is really bad. If I remember,
How bad could it possibly be?
it's like hit dice 10 or something. It's ridiculous.
Oh no! I wrote down the damage here and it didn't seem right. Oh, okay, no, that's the right damage. Okay, cool.
See, it didn't seem right, but it is. because it's extremely bad.
So like this tongue like shoots out like
Yeah.
about like 18 feet, like grabs him, slaps it back to its mouth. It doesn't swallow him, but the mouth kind of clamps down on him, and he takes 6 points
halfway
of
stuck
damage.
out.
So he's not, but he's kind of like in the creature's mouth, like oh, ah, ah.
Oof.
You got it there.
And that's probably a good
Yeah,
place to
I
end
think
it.
that's a good
Yeah.
cliffhanger.
So there's these three boulders, which you now also realize are not boulders, and you know,
Giant toads. Oh
Wow.
my god. Awesome. Awesome.
Oh.
yeah. That pretty much what I did was I made a random table of like what would be in this forest, and
That's
it was
always-
it was a D12 table. So I'm like rolling. Okay, what do they encounter?
That's always good.
And, And you guys actually, well, two of them, you encountered two things that were like insanely dangerous, and you did the right thing. You did not engage the will o' the wisp, and you did
No.
not, and you ran like hell from the shambling mound.
Yeah. Those are all bad things. Yes.
Very,
Of
very
course
bad
they
The
things.
cool thing about having a goal, right?
Yeah. You don't
We
need
got
to
something
fight
important to
everything.
do.
Yeah. But I gotta say, I really like how we're treating the NPCs, right? Because they're not
Mhm.
hirelings, they're not slaves.
Yeah, we're
they're
not. Yeah, we're not just
members
throwing
of
them
the
at
tribe,
everything.
right? So all the trouble we've gotten into is basically us trying to not sacrifice the NPCs,
Right. Well,
right? So
and Dietrich.
well,
Well, I tell you too.
well,
Like, if you guys,
partly it's because we didn't sacrifice Dietrich, but we thought about it, you know. So
That's what counts. It's the thought that
Yeah,
counts.
it's a thought that counts. Yeah.
I don't always necessarily want to run these guys all the time. Like, if you guys want to say, and these guys do this, as long as it's not something outlandish. I mean, they're members of
Yeah.
your tribe. Like,
Yeah.
not something outlandish, Del. Like, get in front of you.
Like feeding me grapes or
No, not that. I mean,
But
I
notice
know,
how
I'm-
interesting the
Taking
combats
palm
have
leaves.
been, because we have to
Yeah.
move the travois, or we have to, you know, and the
Yeah.
ghoul is attacking him, so we have to go and say, you know, we
Mhm.
could have just run and left him to die with a ghoul, and they would have kept eating the horse. But it's we got to help him. So even though he's dead, and we know he's dead, and it's no, we got to go. So
and his
I
name
think
is
it's
an
pretty cool.
axe.
I think it was pretty cool. Yeah.
oh yeah, it's really cool that I didn't have to roll up a new character mid game.
Yeah, I was like, I cannot believe. I think Dell's going to die in the first round. And
I know that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh my
Like, the
god,
only
I'm running
thing
out of
that's-
ink. I can't print another.
Listen, the only thing that saved your bacon was like Torsten pushing that thing successfully down into the back into the pit. If that didn't happen, like, you were a goner.
So
I know,
please,
that's what I told Jose. I said, you just saved my bacon. I was trying to get him a bacon compliment.
Yeah,
Was-
exactly.
was that a skeleton warrior or no?
It was not. It was not. It was.
Okay.
It was not something you'll find in the book either.
Okay, that's cool.
I just got it out. But I wanted some kind of interesting undead. So I made an
It's
interesting undead.
the circlet is what freaked us out. So
Actually, that was the dungeon, of which there was so much XP in that dungeon, which you guys just did not get.
yeah.
Oh, that means there
I
were
got-
shiny things.
Getting out with our
Damn.
lives.
But it was also just a brutally dangerous one.
Yeah.
But one of the things I did was I rolled on the random table stretch. I go, okay, this guy ought to have something because he's in this crypt. So like, let me see. Okay, he's got 2 pieces of jewelry or something on him. What are they? And one of them turned out to be a circlet. I think it was like pewter or something.
Cool. Yeah.
But
Well-
like it was very evocative. Now this thing's wearing a circlet. It scared the hell out of you. But that was a random roll.
Well, Jim, just wait 4 or 5 levels and we'll come back. We know where it is, right?
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
Yeah, technically, you know where this thing
Yeah.
is.
we can always come back. It's not like they're going anywhere.
Right.
Love it.
Now, I just for the record, I planned on doing that push maneuver since the day after we played last time. I just reread the combat chapter saying, "What the hell can I do?"
Yeah, that was a pretty good thing to do. I'll tell you that.
I was really smart because I thought it was we're just gonna have to fight this thing, because if we dunk it down the
Yeah.
hole, it was gonna climb back up again. But great job.
Actually, this thing, I have to make myself. I have to get one of those like other screens or something like that because I've got some stuff printed out, but it's harder to get to. Hard to get to I actually got the actual Hyperborea screen, which got a lot of cool stuff.
Holy moly!
I finally, so it's a landscape one. I ordered this from Jeff Talanian a little while ago. I said, what the heck, if I'm gonna Yeah, it's easier to put. So it's got a bunch of stuff that I'm kind of referring on it. It's actually most of the stuff on here is pretty. It's the stuff that like I wouldn't like normally remember. There's a whole bunch on just the ability scores and what have you. And actually, there's items. No net crap. So what I have to make, is I've printed out like stuff from the stuff I really need to have is like there's a bunch of the alternate combat maneuvers which you guys love and always want to use all of them, which is fine. But I need to kind of to summarize those things and print out some cheat sheets for myself and make myself like a secondary screen or whatever, because there's that thing other than that. Well, what do you do with that? That is the neat thing. This version is like probably one of the best versions. So we talked about like old school D&D or reskinned old school D&D out there. And so much of it's so intuitive. I know what to do here, and I think I'm kind of mostly getting the 2-phase system down. It is one of those things that I think is what they figured out by the book is what they really meant in first edition.
Mm-hmm.
But so that's something like we never in my groups we didn't play that strict with it. So this is something I'm like making sure like I remember. But then it's like all those other little things. Like how's that actually work? Because there's a it's not a complicated game, but if you want to use those little things like the frickin' net, you got to know what you're doing. So it's kind of live and learn to do it. You look up a rule enough times, like I should have like a sheet for this.
Yeah.
That is the one thing. It's like if a GM screen was big enough to have everything that I needed on it, it might not have some of these things on it, but it would probably be another 4 panels.
Yeah.
And every person makes their own GM screen because or should, because there's the things that you don't remember.
Yeah.
And as the line I've talked about in the past, if you make one, you won't need it because the time you take to actually to write the stuff, especially if you copy and write the stuff down, it's not copy paste. If you actually write the stuff down and make a thing, and by the time you're done with that, you've learned it. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how. I mean, that's probably what Jose does. He probably writes it all down. But no, he's like, on page 342, it's the second paragraph down.
He's got a photographic memory.
I wish, man.
And the scary thing is we studied with a guy who would do that. It's a book this thick.
Right.
Really?
I saw him quote one day by page. He said on page 99 of the book, and everybody's eyes went like, and he was right.
And I have problems remembering what book I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This one's a good one. Yeah, you guys, the giant toad thing. You're glad I only rolled 3, because that's what I'm doing with these things as well. Is I've got 12 things, straight out of the book, and when it comes time to like how many are there, I'm rolling to find out how many there are.
Yeah.
This is 1d6 giant toads, and I roll 3. So
and
I didn't know.
You're doing an amazing job with the descriptions.
Oh yeah.
The things that almost stole the hammer. I have no idea what those are. I don't want to know what they are. The ghouls took us.
Yeah, those are out of the book.
And then when suddenly you realize that, oh my God, their ghouls were screwed.
Yeah. when he bit you, I could see the life fall out of it. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Ghouls are typical, especially like. I'm looking now, like I think they might have 2 attacks in 5th edition, but I saw some other versions where they have 1 attack. These things have 3 attacks, Jim.
Yeah.
And some people are brutal. Some people were brutal in the old days and made you save for each attack.
Yeah.
But no. Look at that face.
Wow.
But overall,
see, this is the nice thing about my level of knowledge of the game. And my character is, I don't know enough to be scared. I'm not worried. Like I'm, I was ready to try and cast a spell on that golem thing that was coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Dietrich dying is not necessarily an indication you should be scared.
It's chaotic good. I was like, yeah, I'll save the chick, but there's no women down there. This is all wrong.
Hey, what happened, honey?
When you said giant toad, I was playing with Sam in a game, and I said was going through some bog, right? And these giant toads was chasing us right to the base of this little ruined keep, and we happened to go up this stair, and up at the top, it was a harpy nest, and the harpy was coming down. So it was sitting there. So I just picked up the harpy's eggs and was
It's funny you
throwing
should
it at
mention
the.
that.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
don't do that.
No,
I'm
it's
just saying.
not.
Funny you
That's
should
not
mention that.
funny at all.
I was like, what am I gonna do? Because right there, you know, when I was trying to get those two to fight, but that toad just opened up and let go of. We had been attacked before off the side of the road by the toads, and it had swallowed one of the retainers, and it just
do that,
spewed
too.
up everything, you know.
They swallow
Same
people.
way.
Just saying.
The only reason I remember is because, like, was it 2 years ago now when we played Company of the Raven? I put a giant toad in the adventure.
Oh, cool.
So
I'm glad we
I-
didn't. I'm
I-
glad
so
we didn't meet it.
So I, you know,
Yeah,
because it was
chill.
on the Wandering Monster thing. Yeah, I think you met it and you skirted around.
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna say. I
All freaked
thought.
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe we did.
Think
Okay.
we. I remember a giant toad. I feel like we talked to it even.
Talk to it.
You don't want to talk to everything. Oh, mighty shambling mound. Can I?
No, you don't want to talk.
Oh no! So that shambling mound. The reason I was asking was not to talk to it. It was to tell it to stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Do
Good luck
Yeah.
with that. Okay.
Oh, it's not that bad. I think it was
No,
it maybe it was the giant turtle. There was one of those which was like
Yeah.
horrendous.
Oh, yeah.
It
Some
might
of
have
those
been
are
the
already
turtle.
awful.
Yeah,
Anyhow, well, that was a lot of fun, guys.
that was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. Yes.
So hopefully
Right.
next week we'll be able to do this again.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna kill the stream
I
in
wonder what we should name
3,
this episode.